What up, my dudes? Welcome to another playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV online. This is the 1.0 version. Welcome in. If you joined the last couple playthroughs, we were running around Lominsan trying to do some of the MSQ, and we started out there in Lominsan, or Lominsan. And so yeah, we're going to continue that. We got a bunch of side quests. I don't know if they completely work, but we'll try to get something rocking. And if you're watching over on any of the platforms, such as Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok, go ahead and like, follow, share, whatever you want to do. Or not. It's up to you guys. Trying to figure out a few things. Let me get the stream running here. Make sure you guys are... I can see all your chats and everything in between, and we'll get rocking. Hopefully everybody's having a great night. I am doing pretty well. For the most part. What's up, Josh? What's going on, buddy? Been doing some messing around. It was a debate between Final Fantasy XIV pixel remaster or regular 1.0. We did a little bit of the newest stuff that was out there. Oh, there's Zeno poking his head in. He always does. Opens the door. Yeah, what's going on in here? Slam. He does it all the time. Welcome in, Zeno. Always keep an eye out for you, my dude. But yeah, we're gonna run around and do some questing. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll go from there. In the journal, we got a couple of them. Have you seen my son? I don't even know where this is. Midwest? I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, doing okay, buddy. For some reason, we're in Old Daw. That is crazy. That's in... Where's that at? Gridania? But yeah, what are you up to? No, that's in the Marauders Guild. We'll go there. I don't know how much of this actually works, so we're still messing around. But yeah, it was a toss-up of what to stream tonight, and I think this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna hang out. We're back at it. But yeah, what you up to, bud? What's everybody up to tonight? You guys hanging in there? Also debating whether to take that shield off. Kind of bulky. I like it, but I almost kind of want to do something. I don't know yet. We'll see. Maybe I can just take the big shield off in between. But yeah. We're in the Marauders Guild? Hold on here. I gotta figure this out. Now, all the kinks are not worked out quite yet. Everything. Lately, when I've been trying to install stuff, I don't know. Things have been messing up. I don't know what's up with that. But hopefully it, not just this, like my regular Final Fantasy XIV stuff was all messing up, like retail. And a bunch of other games, and Steam was acting weird, and I don't know, this is super weird. Just watching some True Blood and you. Day was okay. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. One of those days, kind of a Thursday, chill. Nothing too bonkers that I know of. Let's see, 7. Did I do that right? Nope, that is not right. 8. What is it? Did I talk? Yeah, I turned it off on accident. Hope it all works out. Yeah, I'm hoping so too. Thanks for the hearts and the likes. You guys are awesome. Let's see. I'm at the Marauders Guild, right? Read some stuff here. Don't know what your... Oh, yeah, that's right. Back into the pirate talk. Don't know what tales your mammy told ye, but being a pirate ain't something ye can just sign up for. And be the way o' life, reaving and pillaging and drinking and whoring. Ooh. Do they say that shit in retail? I don't think so. I wouldn't say that 14 retail is like PG, but almost feels PG, right? Anyways, putting the wind up all them posh bastards in the shiny towers and townhouses. Yeah, they don't talk like this. The noble pastimes will earn ye the title sooner than ye can. Arr is like is not. It's like you say two words. You'll say pillaging, ye drinking, ye whoring, ye putting the wind in, ye and bastards. Oh, I don't know. And if ye be craving a little oh this and that, then I might just be able to help ye. He'd be starting from the bottom, oh the bottom. Mind. What? You be craving a little bit of this and that. What the hell does that mean? I don't even know what's going on. Looking for an axe, lad. I could tell ye from the first time I laid eyes on ye. Well, you're in luck. I don't remember the Marauders Guild being out on the boat. Yeah, they moved it because of the Musketeers Guild. Yeah, I don't remember this shit at all. What are you guys doing out here? You hanging out here by the boat? There, little lady. Kuda's gone and writ themselves up another one of them fancy legal laws they likes. I swear there'll come a day where the honest pirate won't be able to piss without a license and measuring jug. Oh, fuck. Hell yeah. What's back here? Ooh, what's back here? Nothing. Anything back on this side? We're just checking. We're checking everybody. We're frisking them down. Thanks for sharing the live, bud. Welcome in. Up to 1K or barter, are we? Show me the Marauders marks. Oh yeah, you can do the guild marks. I forgot about them. Wowzers. Let's see what we got. What we got going on. Anybody back here? Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Coming on in. What's up? Just checking the boat out, seeing all the detail and see if they added anything. It's like 11, Final Fantasy XI, you can ride actual airships and boats, and they never implicated that really in 14. Like, they were working on the airships thing, but like 11, you can see them in real time. They're like above you. It's kind of crazy. Arg. Damn adventurer got me swabbing the deck for the next 3 moons. It was simple. Toss a scrag over the side, he makes me back up the hall, and me purse is a little heavier, but no, bugger didn't even make it halfway to the ship. Shark waters? Ooh, damn. Yeah, somebody got fucking railed, huh? Let's tug on this whore, or whirl, or whatever the hell she says. Trying to worm your way into the captain's good graces by learning more about what makes him tick, eh? Is ye? What's going on, Fender? Roop? What's up, Roopster? Well, you ain't the first to try, nor will be the last. I'll tell you right now, the bottom feeding scrag like you ain't got nothing. This is nuts. Magic. I need to put it in the top. Oh, it's not on TikTok. That's right. Can you put a pre-message in TikTok? In chat? I don't think you can. Not at least in my software. I need to put it in there. There you go, Josh. Magic. Just tell him. Like Mr. Bean when he's like, magic. It's so funny. You can pin one in there? Can you really? Well, see, my software on here is a little different. Maybe I have to, let me look. Let me load this bad boy up and see what we can pin at the top. When we got viewers, because either that or you guys in chat are going to have to monitor it for me because I can't figure out. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. All right, let's see. Theater mode, picture-in-picture, yada, yada, yada. What else can we do in here? Use this crater. Well, wait, maybe. Hold on. Moderator settings, eh? What's the settings? Do they show up? I don't see jack. I'm gonna have to do more research because it's not through their streaming stuff. So when you do this, it doesn't necessarily show up that direction. I'll look more into it later because I don't want to burn up all of our time together. We do the what's this do? Oh, looky there. Picture in picture. Okay. Huh. Anyway. Lifetime of raiding and pillaging has earned the captain more loot than a man can fathom. From gold to silks, weapons to jewels, there ain't a prize this chief hasn't made his own, that is, except for one item that has eluded him for decades. Yo mama. Airship. Now, I ain't implying that he's ready to abandon the sea for the skies. No, no. Just the opposite. See, it ain't wings the captain wants, but engines. Aye, he dreams of a day when the Ostalaka, what is it? Ostalisa? There it is. Can once again ride high on the waves of the deep. But in case you hadn't noticed, the Imperials ain't handing over airships to any old bloke who asks, no matter how nice-like. And there ain't a single crew in the whole damn city-state. That is kind of weird. If you play a Final Fantasy game, it's normally full of airships and all the crazy stuff, right? So unless you're a coward of an admiral can use her new armada, the Maelstrom, to unify the city, you'd be better off finding a place to hide than wasting your time sussing out the captain. Because no amount of words will save you from war. Damn. That chick's intense. She's got her claws out. Broskies. Oh man, can I go up here? Where I came from, right? No, that's the back of the ship. Leave, right? Leave right now. Spoken to one a barracuda. She was a barracuda? No, she wasn't. Can you get up top? There's some lights in this business, but how do you get to the top? Is he blocking the way? Yeah, I can't get. That's probably where it is, right? No, well, you go this way. Anybody up here? Yeah, who wants to get... Hey, I remember this place. Fuck yes, where all the marauders are hanging out. Cracking some ass. Look at that eye patch. He's fucking rough. The young laddie lost her way in the big city now. What? Oh, lost his way. Prick your... what? Prick up your shell likes, your ye-bilge swinging bottom feeder. Best take your fineries and scurry off before I call me boys and we have ourselves some fun, savvy? Dang! Have you wandered towards Korthus yet? I have not, but I can go over there. Do you want to go see? Did you want to see Korthus? I can run over there. We can come back to the ship. It's not a big deal. Shit, we got to look at the map though, huh? Lominsan. So let's go over to... Actually, hold on. We can come back and run over here. It's not a big deal. So you guys can check it out. Go to, it should be in... Yeah, this destination. It's not Lominsan. Camp Dragonhead. I can't remember how far Dragonhead is from there, but we'll take a gander. Strawberry? What's going on? How sweet are you? I love strawberries. Strawberries are awesome. It's like literally one of my favorite fruits. I will buy one of those container things and just eat the living shit out of them. They are awesome. No offense. It has nothing to do with you, strawberry. Or strawberry? There you go. This trips me out. Yeah, alright. Let's go to Camp Dragonhead and we'll go over to where I gotta find the other Gargoyle Crossing. Where's Ishgard at? Is it on the other side? The Dusk Vigil. Okay, Worm's Perch. Korthus is fucking huge too, though. Central Highlands. Hold on. It should... That's not the Dusk Vigil. It should be somewhere here in the corner, I thought. Man, I don't know. I mean, how goes the 1.0 exploring? Hey, what's going on, dude? Going pretty good. Just messing around right now. We were doing some more Lominsan stuff. I was trying to figure out... I know that I have... There's Dolomud up there. Creeping on me. Oh, yeah, Ishgard's is on the corner. That's what I thought. Prominence Point. So it's right here on the map. I wonder if, you know, the gates are locked pretty much, but we can go over there. We'll go over there and rowl them up. What do you think? I know you guys wanted to see that one, so... Go off this cliff here and snap my legs in half. Oh, by the way, yeah, so this is Korthus, guys. If you're in here, there is not a drop of snow anywhere in sight. Never was, never has been. Ishgard was also clean of snow in 1.0. So it's kind of crazy. I love it. Now I can't stand Korthus. I can't stand that it's cold. I can't stand Ishgard that it's snowing and all this other crap. It's gloomy. It's terrible. Can't stand it. But it is what it is. So weird. It's so weird not seeing snow, I know. All right, so there's Ishgard, guys. Get your peepers out for that one. Look at the peaks of that bad boy. Not a single drop of snow. Just perfect in the night sky, huh? Got the little rocks. I mean, so as 1.0 players, we actually used to stand on these ridges a lot. Well, not, you couldn't say hundreds of people did this, but yeah, as many of those allowed on screen. But you can go in between it. Should be able to get down by the gate, yeah. But we can never go in. We always were like, oh, we always wanted to see Ishgard and was told about it. And there's dialogue in stuff for Ishgard. Stuff in Korthus and stuff like that. It is a gorgeous. Here's the guys at the gate. They probably won't let me through. It would have been kind of cool if we can just kind of somewhat see Ishgard, but it shut down before I can get a chance to do it. Even should the sky come crashing down and lay Ishgard to waste, our faith in the Fury shall live on for all eternity. The Fury judges the souls of all those who stand before these gates. Now none may pass until her voice is heard. Let me through the gates! I think you could probably maybe warp over there, but there's really nothing over there. The game's kind of broke. Who the hell is this Joker? I don't remember him. What's going on? You can nudge past the gate and run in there? Are you serious? Yeah, see, he can't. He got nothing. Can I really, what, nudge in like 5 feet or what? Let's go run in there. What, is going to crash me though? We'll see. Would you pledge your fealty to the Fury, or would you walk the path of the unbeliever? I don't know, but we're gonna do. I nudge. Is it forward? What's the command for that one? Like nudge 5 yalms or something. Let's do. Shoot, I don't know what the actual command was. I can't remember. Just nudge. I always thought you could pick a distance, but all right, let's see what we got. Oh yeah, there we are. Holy shit, he did go 5 yalms. Let's go in there. We're to the gates. We're going to Ishgard, guys. Get your fucking pitchforks and your flame. Let's go, baby. Let's go to Ishgard. Can I ride my chocobo here? That'd be sweet. Oh yeah, baby. What's up, Rena? Thanks for the gifts. We're going to Ishgard. Here we go. Now this is something you definitely can't do. Yeah, screw you, Dolomud, hanging out there. It's like, I'm above it. All right, we got to get the hell out of here. Ah! Onward. Love it. Indeed. Let's go check it out. We get a closer look at Ishgard. Watch this baby crash right here. So they definitely meant for us to get over there then at some point. They programmed it, you know, the land. Holy shit, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, in 1.0 they wouldn't open the gates. You can directional it and leave it in alone. Just puts you forward. Oh. We're going, baby. Let's go to Ishgard. All the green grass. Oh, shit. Yeah, there it is. See, that fucker's not connected. That's what I thought. Can I go further? Nope, it actually knows that I'm there. If they didn't complete the bridge... That's crazy. Wow, there she is with all of her lights and glory. Now, as a 1.0 player, we definitely weren't allowed to see this. We weren't able to get this close, just to those gates. We're like all the white snow. Screw the snow. I like it. I like it green, baby. I like it green. All mood creeping on us. And we knew it as a 1.0 player. We knew that it was coming eventually. Square Enix talked about it. You know, Yoshi P talked about it. They knew that we were going down one day. And it was insane. Man, imagine if 1.0 Ishgard that was seamlessly connected like the other cities. Oh, I know. Like no load zone? That would be insane. Yeah, that'd be a good time for sure. I can't remember if I... It's the alt ones. It's funny. Well, anyway, so now you guys get to see it. You have to let me know what you guys think of Ishgard and seeing what it was like without all the snow and seeing all this green grass and just mountains. So the thing that I feel, and the more that now that I'm back into another working build of 14, is I've noticed that the characters are so much more real. And like, look at the sky. Look at, let me, I took a screenshot. I didn't want to do that. But you look at the sky and you look at everything that's in there and everything that's available. It's kind of crazy. It makes everything feel bigger. Thanks for humoring us. You know, of course. But you look at everything in here. So everything in 14 retail is smaller. The scale's smaller. The buildings are smaller. Bigger is better. Like, yeah, like even the characters in here are like a bigger scale. So when you're walking through these hallways and you're going through here, it makes me feel like more like Final Fantasy XI, where you feel like you're in a build. Like, look at how fucking big the middle of Limsa is. That shit is insane. Very insane. And I just don't know what it's got going on with it, you know, how big and how crazy it was before. Wait a minute, what did he say? Oh, the companions, yeah, so you got the companions as well. Why does this 14 look so different? Am I looking at 1.0? Yes. This is Final Fantasy XIV 1.0. But you look at the expansive sky like I was talking about earlier. And it looks... You can't fly above it. Imagine if you were on a mount. That sky is way too expansive to be on a mount. Everything's huge. In regular retail 14, everything's small, so when you fly above the trees and the skyline, you can kind of conceptualize how big it is. You know, like you can fly around the buildings, and imagine if you were flying around this building or flying through here. This place would be absolutely enormous. Thanks, Josh. You keep an eye on stuff, my dude. But if you go through like Gridania feels the same way. It feels very large. You're in like a huge canopy, and like everything was copy and pasted. I get it kind of looked the same, but I just think it was completely different. Let's see. After suffering through that lugworm diet, I promised I would never bother myself with a senseless. Forgot what she's got going on. You have to do something to her. Like, I think an emote, right? Surrounded by a sea. Can't remember for her quest line. Either that or it might not be fully implicated. The lugworm diet. Yeah, I don't know. There's a guy that only drinks water. We already talked to him. He's just hanging out here. Alright. Oh, there are 2 quest markers behind me on the other side, too. Oh my gosh, I need this. When Unveiling used to be 8-man dungeons. Yeah, that's crazy. You remember that too, huh? When you couldn't even jump. Okay, so Tanaka, that was in charge of 11 and 14, when they interviewed him and asked him why there's no jump button in 14. Oh, it's on the other side. Damn. He couldn't figure out why. He couldn't understand the question. He goes, "What do you mean you can't jump?" Because why do you need a jump button? Like, because people do all kinds of wacky shit. Like, it's not even important in retail 14 to jump, except for when you're doing like present content, which is like the jumping puzzle that's on in Costa del Sol right now. You can't jump without the jump button. You know, crazy. Oh, we're up to 3K with Josh. Who else is in here? Alex, Dylan, Kevin, all you guys. But yeah, it's crazy. The whirl. The map failed to unfurl. There we go. So we got a bunch of these guys. Arnegus. Where are they at? Are they down below? Oh, Arnie? I don't even, he's not by a guild though. He's down on the bottom floor. The Arngeens? G's? I don't know. I never know how to pronounce anybody's name. Oh my gosh, and he's because I don't want a flute, get a Snorlax. I want to hop the fence and move on. Got that right. Alright, so he's down below. I need to get my bearings here. Where the hell am I? I'm up top, right? Get out of there. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. Dang it, I keep getting confused. Go back the other way. Sleepy Noodle! Yeah, we'll mess around a little bit longer. Everything else should be fine. We'll go down below and talk to them and check stuff out. But that's the main thing that I've noticed so far, is that just everything's on a grander scale. And it was meant to be this way. When they designed 1.0, it was supposed to be grand. It was supposed to be big. You know, it's supposed to be a graphically high fidelity game that was online, even though it was off, you know, or online compared to its offline counterparts. Feels like looking at the Uncanny Valley, kind of. I should take my shield off. Gotta be careful, I'll be straight up naked. Alright, he is not over there. He's over on the other side. Like, some of the banners are cool, the lighting was cool. They, you know, there was, I watched Speakers Network, and those guys always talked about how, for at nighttime, to do the nighttime stuff in this game, they basically just put a blue tint over everything. But if you look at the background, I think, like, the subtle lights of how the sun went down and how it changed. I mean, look at that blue tint up there, and then how it drops down to the reddish color. It fluctuates on your face, and all your, like, shines on everything. I think it did a pretty good job. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Especially in this game, to where what they had to work with. And this is, what, 2010 when the beta came out? So, I mean, like 15 years ago? And you figure, you know, it looked pretty damn good for what it was.
And give a little gift.
Hey, hey! Thanks, BT. You got some roses? I was slapping me down with some roses. Thank you. Whoever's hanging out, I'm glad you guys are just here. And by the way, you guys don't have to do anything you don't want to do. If you don't want to like or follow or any of that stuff, you don't have to, but I appreciate it. You know? You guys could be hanging out with a million other people, but here you are with me. What do you know? This guy wants a tug, huh? Looking to rile up the pirates, eh? Then light a fire under their bloody arses and strike them in straight twixt their rosy cheeks while the iron's hot. Damn, I say that shit all the time. God, amazing. You guys are having a good time. Ships, I tell ya, ships get their briny blood boiling like none else could. Countless generations gone, there was once a grand fleet. Not unlike the one we have in Limsa today, but what people also called the Maelstrom. So many ships, they said, every 12th man was made a captain. And 'twas the shipwrights and Naldik and, Vamels, what built every last one of them. Now, that is how you'll get the pirates in bed with you. I mean, bed with ye. You can tell the whole damn city are was it Arnges? I'd call them Arnegis earlier, but, I don't know, I pronounce it different ways. That's 2 out of the 5 Barracudas. I don't see any on that corner as well. Is it actually, well, some of this stuff is not all perfect, obviously. Well, show me the next one. He is in the Musketeers Guild, or she is. I think I can just poof over. It's probably easiest. Yeah, so that way we're not just hauling ass everywhere. Give me a hot second, dudes. But yeah, hopefully you guys are having a good time. The gear we have now still doesn't have textures this good. Yeah. You was there? You was there as well? That's awesome. Dan, yeah, I was a 1.0 player as well. It's like the shine of everything, and like, look at how good the sword looks. And just the weapons themselves. Like, it's up close. Just the way he does things. And he walks. And like the little knee bend thing, when you're trying to change directions, he actually has to turn. That's a pivot on there. Like in 14, your character just turns, just slams one direction to the next. This one, I mean, it was meant to feel like a one-player game. So, yeah, it's completely different. It's awesome, though. Anyway. I was like, wait, something's off. Then I read the caption. Pretty funny. Yeah, their weight and the movements. Your character actually feels heavy, too. Doesn't feel like you're just floating around, which is nice. We're going to the Musketeers Guild, which doesn't exist in retail, by the way. So that's something that if you go, you should. And there might be a day I might do a side-by-side, which you guys will be able to check out at some point. He's going to stand there or what? Revenge of the Reavers. Move along, adventure. I have no time for... perhaps I misspoke. A man of your talents may be exactly what I need. Or what we need. You damn straight. You have no doubt heard of the Serpent Reavers, those vile men and women who sold their swords and souls to the Sahagin for a handful of trinkets. So they're really big on the Empire and the Beastmen in this one as well. Josh, magic. There you go. Just keep spamming magic. I got you. That's awesome. If you think of like a Realm Reborn, and it's been a while since I've played through that as well, it was really huge on the Beastmen, you know, fighting different tribes, and then now we're kind of like all together and hugging and everything else in between. Wish you can play it again, of course. You have no doubt that Serpent Reavers, those vile men and women who sold their swords, yep. To think of how many of my brothers have sent to the abyss at their hands. If the Knights of the Barracuda have sat idly by as those bastards wreaked every havoc across the coastline, of course. But there are limits to our resources. What is worse is that the fact that they travel in small parties resembling those of you adventurers makes it difficult to discern them as the enemy until our patrols are up close. And by then the Reavers will have sensed the danger and fled. Now you, on the other hand, would have the advantage playing more of an inconspicuous role in the battlefield. What the hell is he talking about? I'm a bright, shiny fucking paladin. I stand out like a sore thumb. Like, nobody will notice that guy. Let's see what we got here. A Reaver party will not regard you as a threat. They'll more likely allow you to approach closer than they would a Barracuda unit. Why, they even see you as easy prey and launch their offensive. You know what we also missing is the hamlets as well, which I can show you some of them as well. No, each Serpent Reaver is given a wristlet and inducted into the Sahagin's ranks. This item will be proof enough of your deed. That is crazy. Can I actually level up from this one? That's crazy. Welcome back, Titus. Well, you were able to glean your conversation with 5 contacts. I don't remember talking to 5 people, did I? I'm only about halfway through the retail story. I just hit underwater. It's way more sit-down friendly, but significantly less your special feeling. I can see that. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Didn't the underwater stuff come from Stormblood, I think, right? Almost up to 5K, by the way. Thanks, Jojo. Rena, I don't know if Rena's still in here chilling with us, but everybody that's on Twitch as well. We're watching on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok as well. See, none can deny our pirates. Ooh, here, let me grab something. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab me something to drink. Be right back.
And give a little gift.
All right, there we go. I got me a drink. It was nearby. That works out. Um. Hold on here, dudes. Need to figure out. Okay, yeah, we should be good. What are you guys talking about now? I think so. Someone like that, like the Ninja Turtles. No one can deny our pirates' appetite for battle and their cunning. Oh, cunning on the battlefield. Can't even talk right now. Whether it be on land or sea, yet without direction, the unbridled power will serve to no end. Perhaps we are investing too much hope in the cause that is good as lost. Perhaps it's the aid of the adventurers like you and the Admiral should be seeking. Sure. Damn, listen to that fucking song. Yeah, that blows your ass out right there. That's what I'm a-talking about. Till death do us part. Let's see where we're going here. Looks like that's over by the Red Rooster Steed. Or Stead. Is it Stead? No, it's Steed, right? Red Rooster Steed? I don't even remember where that is. See if we can find it. Might not be in... Is it the Shroud? It don't sound familiar. No, it's not there. It's probably in Quarthus, maybe? Red Rooster? Shit, I don't know. Bearded, Iron Lake. Which we got to do some of the side-by-sides as well. Feel like I got to go in and find retail, and then we'll poof over to different places so we can check them all out, which would be kind of cool. Give me a second here. Yeah. I always forget that it's in my journal. In my journal. Go to the journal. Alright, Resident Scullin at the world-famous Bismarck requires 8 pinches of musk rosaline pollen to complete her stew. Searching for someone to travel to Bloodshore to slay the Roslings. Hey, thanks for the follow. I don't even know if I can see that in my thing or not. Oh, regardless, thanks for the follow. So I have it on a different screen. Well, can't we just get her the spice? You have to slay it. I don't. There's no monsters there, but we could look over there just for shits and giggles. Camp Bloodshore. All right, that's where we're going. I don't remember where that is, so we're gonna Camp Bloodshore. We should have that in here. If not, I'll throw it in. I know. Maybe we'll just poof over. Yeah, we'll just poof over. Gotta look through all this crap. And I'd like to check out some more of the other things as well. That should be Gridania's area, right? Camp Bloodshore? Maybe not. Gotta scroll through all this crap. Can't. I always laughed at that. Camp Drybone and Bent Brush or whatever. Bloodshore, huh? I wonder if I could do the find on this one. No, sir. I didn't like it. Camp Bearded Rock, Bloodshore. Ah, there it is. Holy shit. I'm blind as hell. What am I doing here? You have to bear with me, dudes. I'm an idiot sometimes. Bloodshore. South Bloodshore, and they also got the other one too? We'll just go to the camp. I don't know what the hell that is, but 50. We'll go see if we can get this thing to crash, shall we? See what these other people over here doing. Camp Bloodshore. We provide an early line of defense against the Beast Tribe raids on the hamlet of Wineport, which we'll check out eventually too. Douglas Wise, South Bloodshore, and the Tiger Helm Island. We also make sure that Sahagan and the bandits hold up in Cassiopeia Hollow. Which is kind of funny because we're also missing stuff like Spoche, which is an open air dungeon as well. Quartermaster has got the best job in the Yellow Jackets. All he has to do is count spearheads and sword pommels, while the rest of us knights are risking our necks, staving off the horde after horde of rabid packs and ferocious dodos. Of course, we always like to check all the NPCs because they're worth the time to be put in. You've been asking a lot already, but how did you get the private server up? It's a compilation of a project that they've been working on for years. It's not easy sometimes to get up, but once you figure it out, it just takes a little time. You have to have the PC to be able to run it, and it messes up some stuff if you're not careful. For sure, I took a hit the other day on it, trying to remove and update stuff, and like it's an old project, so if you update anything, like my PC's still feeling problems with it because it messed up my Retail 14 as well, and it messed up Steam and DirectX and a bunch of other crap. So you have to like. Really, it just takes some time. That's all I got to tell you. If you're gonna check it out, you have to be. It's as a person like I played 1.0. I'm from that era of the way it was. Always has been interesting to me. I think it's great that other people are coming along and checking it out. Greetings, I am Sergeant Lominsan's Yellow Jackets, and I've been dispatched to this area to ensure remains are secure. I have no time to chat. No time to chit chat. Might as well check out everybody and see. Got a flag on her back. That's freaking sweet. Mortal Flames is seek brave men and women. Be able to be adventurers. Okay. This task will require talents of at least 8 skilled fighters, level 25 or higher. Oh yeah, the escort. You gotta do the escort missions. This is what I remember. Yeah, the Chocobo escort missions. You could do those, and they used to have them, I think, in 2.0 as caravan ones. I think they took them out, but I remember taking these on. It was the Hamlet defenses and then escorting Chocobo deals. Need to know about Chocobos. Yeah, caravan security. I love playing 1.0. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. All right, so we talked to everybody in this area, right? We're gonna go over and see if this game explodes when I get over. When I get over to checking it out. I gotta move my fighting stuff too, because for some reason I got it switched to control and alt, and I gotta switch it so I can get to my battle stuff, but I'll do that some other time. We got Cassiopeia Hollow, which is, I think, another open-air dungeon. If I remember right, like Spoche. But it might not take us in here. Oh, there you go. Kind of liked it, not really. Yeah, it's doing some weird draggy shit there, but technically an open-air dungeon. But it's not. I don't think you're meant to take your chocobo in here. But we're doing it anyway. Nah, I don't know. We'll walk a little bit. To see how big it is down here. Holy shit, like the Gomorrah eras. Right? Oh, man. Damn. That's a good sized map, my dudes. For Cassiopeia Hollow. Holy shit. You have private servers. Nothing open yet and open to the public. Yeah, they were huge. I remember it being decently sized, but I don't remember it being that fucking huge. Holy shit. But yeah, I remember seeing like people all over in the open dungeons. Like you'd be walking down through here and like people be walking past you. That gives you the real like Final Fantasy XI feel. Because back in the day, that's kind of how it was. Is people just hanging out in here. I don't want to go too far down in there. But that'll just wind me around. Wondering what it would be like if they kept it going. If 1.0 kept going up now, I think it would have bankrupt Square Enix. Because it didn't have a lot of players to begin with. We cherish it because it's something they took from us, is what I feel more or less about anything. I think 1.0 is a game that there were people that really liked it, and there's a lot of people that really hated it. And it's because it was slower, but I don't know. 2010, I mean, this looked pretty damn good. The game engine's really good that they built it on. I don't know. I just think that the way the times were and how much money was spent in Square Enix and at the games and how that company was doing, Square Enix is always on the brink of collapse and bankruptcy. They always have been. Every Final Fantasy game saves their ass about every time. And right now they're not doing so hot. I think their stocks are down as well. Yeah, old Dalamu just hanging out there. So I think this game would have sank them. If you were in the ship, the good old ship of Square Enix, I think that it was filling up full of water and they didn't have enough people getting water out of it. But I think I cherished my time with 1.0 and I was there till the last day that the server shut down. So the towns were full of mobs, Gobus everywhere. We were trying to make a Gobu blockade to keep all the mobs spawning. It was crashing all the time. The game was insane. And then it crashed for the final time, went black screen, and then showed us the new trailer for A Realm Reborn when Louis Suave saved everybody. So it was a complete different ordeal. With 8.0, I hope we get stuff like 1.0. It's with maps. I don't think we'll ever get the 1.0 magic because it's a completely different game now. So like if I zoom all the way out my character, see how small he is, kind of? He's still not as small as you can get as in retail. And look how vast everything is behind me. You got the mountains. I mean, imagine getting on a mount and flying over all this shit. Like, this is expansive. And I don't even know if I got turned up all the way. There's a fucking bridge way over in the background. Like, this game feels huge. And it literally is. The maps are huge in this game. But like retail doesn't feel this huge. It feels like you're in a sectioned zone and that's it. So the game bled players. Yeah, this game crippled PCs when it released. Yeah, this game was insane. It just demanded a beast PC to play even. And even mine was, I mean, I didn't have a beast or anything back in the day for that, but it was hard to play even on mine, and it crashed every once in a while, but it was still fun. I remember all the people that I played with on here, and I remember going through everything, and it's just more of a nostalgia trip than anything. You know, I feel as a 1.0 player that it just feels like a part that they took from us. You know, I wish they could give us a 1.0 classic. I would play the hell out of it. I gotta go down in the middle over by a Red Rooster stead. Yeah, I would definitely play a classic version, but Yoshi P wants nothing to do with this game. He hates it when people ask him, like, interviews, questions on it and shit. I was on Baltimore and 1.0 Good Times. Is that the cave? Yeah, it's down below. I was playing the betas, was fun. I thought it was awesome. It was everything that was supposed to be, like, since Tanaka was the producer and director, he was trying to make this just a better version of 11. That's all it really was. Same races, kind of a new world. It was awesome. But it wasn't meant to be, dudes. Gaslighting, saying this is bad. Yeah, I mean, it's the combat and the mobs and stuff. And a lot of them are not built in this world yet because they're still working. They're compiling a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of things to build. But there used to be mobs and people everywhere, and like you had to walk all the time because you didn't have enough anima to actually do jack shit in this game. You know, because you couldn't really teleport or do anything. The chocobos didn't come toward the end of the game, so you didn't see a lot of stuff. 2.0 is a streamlined version of 1.0. Yep. Yeah, but 1.0 is, like I said, it was built for, I don't know, it just feels like it's more epic. Like, when you feel like it's more lived in. Holy shit, it's Yoshi P! What the fuck are you doing out here, minstrel? Holy Yoshi P himself. What are you doing in 1.0, buckaroo? I know, I remember seeing him. I just don't remember him being at this camp. Damn. What's up, buddy? I loved 11, but the style of MMO was far too outdated and really compete in the modern. Yeah, so that's very true. Wow, it's weird to see Yoshi P out here. The land near till the land consumes sun can bear sea moons. Heaven spew crimson flame, hell's sea black dooms. Sure. Man, this guy's got some whimsical stuff going on in here. I walked the four corners of Heidelin, from the gardens of Zarakish to the floating lakes of Vor-Sian Siren, but never in my travels have I encountered such a fell prophecy. One need not to be an oracle to provide the great ill which casts a shadow across the Forsaken Realm. It's probably talking about Dalamud, which is kind of funny. It's over his head. Perhaps there's still hope for Eorzea. Maybe, Yoshi P. Maybe. When I arrived in this land, I was beset with a peril, or what? Peril. What the hell? Peril day? I don't know. And night. Yeah, he was beset with peril day and night. I can't even read. Oh my god. Forced to endure countless trials which tested my mind, my body, and my faith. I'm not ashamed to admit that I would have faltered had it not been for the help of a handful of nameless adventurers, much like yourself. Honest men and women who proffered the hand of friendship to my weary soul and led him safe from darkness. I pondered long ago how I would repay the kindness shown to me, only to find answer in the most unlikable of places. The final verse of the selfsame song that has so haunted me since my first days in Eorzea. This is bonkers, huh? I was a beta tester and then a player for 1.0. How's it active? It's crazy, right? It's good to see more 1.0 players diving in here. If you find the cave, get the bat fangs. I'll work on it, Jeezy. Need dodo feathers. I'll remember that. I think I can just get them and just hand them to her. Thinking with RTX 5090 might be able to play this game on medium now. Very true. Making some vampires, huh? Final verse of the self-same song that haunted me in Eorzea. Okay, so souls from the aether far, strangers from strange lands, yeaster with thine eyes, morrow by thine hands. Had the goals led me to Eorzea for a reason? Might I serve for higher purpose through which lives might be saved in order to restore the realm? Holy shit, he's talking about the whole thing right now. This is nuts. I hope that it might be so, for what better use may a man's life be put to than serve as an agent of divine intervention. But in what manner must I play? Seeking an answer, I prayed for 12 days and 12 nights. See, he's always talking about 12, which is crazy. I was too young to understand MMOs during 1.0, but I remember hearing my brother talk about 1.0's end, yeah. And I played the beta and 1.0 till the end of Endwalker, Legacy Chocobo for the win. That's crazy, yeah. My OG character in retail has the tattoo on his back, which is currently in Stormblood right now, because I would say abandoned him, but he's there. And then I created a new character to play with a bunch of new friends and stuck with him ever since. But I have to go back and finish it up sometime. But I'm all the way in Dawn Trail past 7.3. Exposure, what's up, Athena? Exposure. So funny. Let's see, he prayed for 12 days, 12 nights until I collapsed of exhaustion. However, it was at this moment when I was blessed with a vision, a single-horned beast leading a flock of chocobos for the burning forest. A burning what? A single-horned beast leading a flock of chocobos from... Oh. Okay, I woke from the reverie. I knew what I must do. Long ago, I was summoned to a wealthy satrapy... What? Satrapy? Bar? I don't even know what the hell that word is. A satrapy? Maybe? I don't know. To the east to play in the royal court. Maybe I'm just stupid. It could be. When my performance was complete, the high satrap... Satrap? I want to say Sarah. I don't know why. But there's no R there. So it's satrap. Whatever. I was so moved that he offered me anything I desired to exchange for one more song. I humbly accepted, and for my reward requested knowledge of a secret that had been kept by the satrapi's military. Satrapies? Maybe it's satrapies? Satrof. Look at there. Website I've missed 1.0 for so long. There is stuff and information out there on it. If you look up Project Meteor, there's some stuff in there. It takes quite a bit to get it going, though, for sure. Satrof. I'll go with that one. Satrophy. Satropy? I don't know. You can share the tattoo. Josh. The greatest thing is was when our names were added to the Realm Reborn credits. That's true. It's awesome. I humbly accepted for my reward requested knowledge of the secret that kept by Satrapi's military. Generous. Okay, needless to say, the high Satrap was initially reluctant to grant me that which I have requested, But being an honest man, ever conscious of his obligation to set an example before his subjects, he soon relented and, oh man, acquisited to my terms. Dude, Yoshi P talks a lot. Holy shit. But yeah, Project Meteor is what you need to look for. But I've kept his nation's secret, but now believe that as 6 sun wanes and 7 moves waxes. But by the way, if you look it up, none of this stuff is complete. So if you guys look at the stuff that we compiled, and I've been with this project, kind of watching over it for years, it's not complete at all, and it takes a lot to get into. But just remind you, it's not like Final Fantasy XI when they're private servers and it's fully operational with combat and everything. That doesn't exist. So, but it is cool to see a lot of things. Anyway, it is meet that I should pass it on the hopes that knowledge may be made to serve us all. Oh, he gave me the mount. Damn, that's where we get that at. Huh. Kumoko grass makes mono thread. Fair enough. With this horn, you may lead you from despair and help usher in a new age. Yeah, because you know that the Gobus are the ones that we use to block the walls at the end when the mobs will come flying in. Let's see. We got crystals. Can't remember. Isn't it already on there? For mounts, right? That's your... Oh, yeah, because it's down here in the horn. Let's do this shit. Holy fuck. Got a hell of a carpet on him, huh? Damn. Yeah, when he walks, he definitely makes it feel... like he feels heavy. Holy shit. Look at him go. Congrats on the Gobu. I just coded that little sucker last week. That's awesome. In some of the builds, the older ones, I remember having the Gobu and Chocobo in there for Project, but I don't know if he was fully rendered in there, because you could add him in manually. But I wonder if the other code was broke at the time. Crazy having him in here. Looking a little different than what I remember him. That's awesome. Thanks, Desi. Let's see. Intel 60 gig SSD from 2008 or so. To run it, I still think I have the OG SSD 1.23 installed. Dang. Okay, still... You're Athena checking out his ass. Dead ass. Looks so crisp. Can we name him? What do you want to name him? Used to require manually editing the beta. Yep, the database. That's what I normally had to get in, but that you programmed him in. It's so beautifully done. Get him rocking in there. But yeah, he looks crazy, but he's running. Yeah, he definitely takes up the whole screen. But yeah, look at the grass and everything like glowing on his shoulder. And like the little twigs and shit moving. I feel like, yeah, he feels like he's got weight when he moves. Like this guy is, oh, he's gonna fuck you up. That's so good, isn't it? Little leaves and everything. Imagine if you had a shit ton of these on the screen running around. All standing next to each other, blocking the way up. That's crazy. What zones exist currently? I think everything is still in here. I mean, 1.0 didn't have a whole lot of zones. It's all just one giant ass map for the most part. And all connected, so you can kind of just find your way around. That is wild. So dismount the Gobu by clicking on the same icon. You can activate him. I was thinking you could probably name him. What would you want to name him, by the way? Let's see. I gotta look back in the chat and see if you're in here. Branch? You want to name him Branch? Is that what you want to call him? Probably compress and decompress. Probably some time. Go for Bashy. So we got Bashy and Branch. That's so funny. Can't stop beating the graphics for too good. You can have the Gobu. Yeah, the Gobu and the Chocobos. Alright, let's see what these jokers gotta say. Welcome to the Red Rooster Steed, traveler. Feel free to have a look around, but not to worry the livestock too much. Excitement will run off. There's a time when we farmed staged cockfights while pirates from all across the island would come to bet on their favorite bird. Problem was, each cockfight would end up in a pirate fight, so no matter which rooster prevailed, we put an end to the matches for safety of me and my hands. That's crazy. Because Dolomite came much after launch. It's up there going strong. Yeah, because this is the last patch. This would have been the final 1.2.3b patch they introduced before they shut everything down. So this is right before it's ready to come down and murder everybody. But I think there's a way to change it. I can't remember if you can set Dolomite in there and take him out. I don't remember. Lord Crown, I think. Entire game soloable. You can cross class. Yeah, everybody. And when it was first out, had a different Gobu in 2.0. Yeah, the one had a carpet on his head. Yeah, I'm trying to read everything in here. Sorry, guys. Okay. See what they got to say here. Welcome one and welcome all. Oh, she don't tell me shit. The change was a lot of fun. I don't know, I had a lot of fun when I played 1.0 even. I don't know. It's obviously different, but I had just as much fun playing the original as I do the one now. So, life is, won't be, wait a minute, life is, what? Life is wont to diversity. Huh. In the course of eons, living beings undergo evolution, leading to the multifarious strains of once was. I feel really stupid reading this sometimes. I look at some of them like the most fliberous Hongfugal something something something, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? Jesus. I mean, I'm cultured, but it's not I don't know. Maybe I'm not that cultured. I don't know. The single species among these strains, however, there exist unnatural creatures whose evolution was brought about artificially by meddling hands. Is she talking about the Gobu? This is nuts. Nuts. This one's it's an enhanced version of Project, but yeah, that one's still going and compiled. Yep. Made so much money making armor, straps, and melded equipment. That was very true. So the retainers and no market boards and everything else as well. Try eye weather help. I know you can change the weather there, but I don't want to remove Dolomite. I'm going to leave them up there. See, I have all the other stuff up here. I have all the info that I need. You can change the music and change whatever, but I'll probably keep it the same, just for the sake of doing things. But I will give that a go, though. Unless you change some of the other weather stuff. Inclined friend is a theory that I seek to prove to those fools who fancy themselves scholars. Your report to me of all revelations. What? Report to her about what? I just think it's cool that Yoshi P is hanging out here. Gave me the Gobu, dude. That's insane. But yeah, it would have been... There's no other NPCs out here, right? They're all in the front. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. I was on the Fabu server before we combined it with Besaid and became an all Balmog. Or Balmong, yeah. That's crazy. Alright, yeah. I think he was up here, but I was just curious if it showed up. If it doesn't show up, then it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna give him the grass and call it good. Walking the hills, being cool like that, and seeing how close we are. I'm just testing things out. Have you seen my son? Wait a minute, that's not the one we're doing. We're doing Till Death Do Us Part. Yeah, he's supposed to be like right here. None of them's gonna spawn. I was just curious. Out here screwing around, seeing where Red Rooster was. Yeah, I made the commands easier so you can use, so they don't require looking up IDs. Oh, I gotcha. That makes total sense, because the ID system, unless you know it by the back of your hand or are constantly looking at it, it's a nightmare. Alright, anyway, food for thought. That's the one we gotta finish. Revenge of the Reavers. That one's... Which one was that one? The Knights of the Barracuda have petitioned your assistance in dispatching several Serpent Reavers minions and Sahagins as proof of their demise in your hands. Huh. So none of the monsters will spawn, though. That's what's crazy. I wish they released a classic version. That would be wild as shit, right? We need to go back to the Blacksmith's Guild. Alright. Look at this crazy ass map though, huh? Yeah, we'll go over there. Load in for that one. Why is it not? Oh, did I not? I thought I kept that, but maybe I didn't. Hold on here, guys. There we go. That's what we needed. We're just kind of hanging out. Blow out of here. Legends, miss those days so much. I wasn't perfect by any means, but the community was fun. We had a lot of fun in this community. Remember rats and drakes and dodos here. Yep. Ling Pearl, which is whitetail, which was a Japanese Ling Pearl in Legends, which was English. Yep. For the Black Shroud, it was a crazier map. Yeah, the Black Shroud was a fucking nightmare, by the way. You'll find no lace or cloth of gold here, just hardy gear for honest armorers. Hot damn. Oh yeah, she's the armorer, which they moved the one on the other side, which is kind of crazy. Never understood constant bickering back and forth twixt the blacksmiths and the armorers. Got quite a list of you folks hanging out. Crazy, I would hang out in old crafting and melding. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Let's see what we got. Small talk first. You couldn't be more in the right of... Look at her, she's so sassy. So spicy. Capital levels, you have the Copper Bell. Yep. You couldn't be more the right than... it doesn't matter whether you're a Smitty Van Jensen, or Shipwright. There's no escaping the bad blood twixt the Kudas and the pirates. Huh. Look at him banging away over there. What the hell's he banging on? Going to town though, huh? Ever miss the Hermes sandals? Yes. I needed those damn things, but I can adjust the speed on them. I just keep them slow. It's funny though. Welcome to Null Dick and Families. Shit. Metallurgists and extraordinaire founded many generations gone by the legendary forge masters of Naldic. Or Nardik. We always called it Naldic. Yeah, this one's project. Funny enough, I sold my Final Fantasy XI or 14 Collector's Edition, complete in box, last week for $300 on eBay. I still got mine on the shelf right now. That's crazy. I have all the collectors for 11 and 14. Miss Project Break Factory reminded me of the Dot Hack. Yeah, the Dot Hack series is really awesome. That's PS2, wasn't it? So give you a chance to play an online game, but offline. The version of it, yes, yep. Well then, Spinner has smiled upon you, for I just happen to have a task for the taking. If you are but willing to take it, you see La Nocia is dotted here and there with bridges connecting cliff to cliff, spire to spire. Perhaps you've passed over a few of your plentiful perambulations across the patternless plains? What the deuce? You stun an enemy in mid-tack. Yep, you can do it with your shield too. It's kind of like that. What up, Reed? What's going on, Justin? How you doing, buddy? Snuck in here. I'm trying to keep an eye on everybody. Anyway, the upkeep, blah, 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 blah. Oh, splendid spans have been assigned to none other than the Armorer's Guild. For the most part, we have little trouble in tending to our duty. There is, however, one bridge that seems to persist in posing the most particular problems. For some ridiculous, unfathomable reason, the metal rings used to connect the bridge's rungs to its ropes seem to have remarkable penchant for rusting. Placing the rings themselves should not prove problematic, as we more than enough artisans ready to rise to the occasion. However, the pitless pukes? I want to say pukes, but that's not an E. But anyway, maybe pucks who have made their happy homes nearby their bridges have particular penchant for assaulting our admirable armorers. Man, these guys fucking talk wacky shit. Do you have the birth certificate too? It's the only one for Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah. So that comes with all the stuff, and you get like the booklet, and you also get, I think it came with the, was there a map? I swear there was a map, but I still got the security key as well. And it actually operates. You can use the security key from the collector's edition. Crazy. Grip of the gods to Lenosian mainland without it. Candlekeep's coop is Oshalon's torch, would have no means of escape except the event of the Sahagan raid. Wow. Yeah, the cloth map. Yep. That's what I was thinking. We'll check the rest of these guys. Last time I complained to me wife about how much work I had at the forges, she said I was welcome to come home and rear our 4 kids instead. What the? As you can see, I'm wiser than take up her generous offer. The only reason I want to check out the NPCs is because it takes a lot of work to get these guys rocking. And on second of thought, they say some pretty wacky ass shit. I have the key and birth certificate I have. That's awesome. That is so awesome. It's good to see it. See everybody still got things intact and still in place. I already talked to all these guys. Yeah, there she is. I was looking for you. You're still in good old regular retail. He's on the other side though. He's in T-posing. What the fuck is he T-posing for? I don't remember him doing that. It's hilarious. Well, you can't have everything perfect. I don't want to pay your legacy pricing. It's funny. Actually, I think ours is cheaper now. If I remember having looked at my retail, I thought it was only like $10 a month. Could be wrong. It's been a little while since I looked. I know Final Fantasy XI is above 14. Holy shit, we're at 12K? 12.5K by Josh. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the other way around. It's cheaper for us geezer legacy players. Yeah. See, I got legacy prices for 14 as well. I've just stayed sub all these years. It's probably why it's probably you and me and people like us that keep Square Enix in fucking business. You know, current retail players just kind of come and go as in between patches. Us legacy players, baby, we fucking ride out the rough waves. JoJo's up in third. Oh, by the way, if you guys are watching on TikTok, for the top likers, in our Discord is on our front page, or if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, we'll see here. I'll make sure it's reconnecting. But if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, it is in the description below to join our Discord. Automatic link. Come in here and say hi. For the top likers, we put you in we have a specific spot in our Discord. So each stream, you guys get that crown. So you can either be the king or the queen of the stream. Just a heads up. Nothing too crazy, but if you guys want to do it, you can tap it up. But Josh, he's been in it. I haven't seen Ducky in a while. This version doesn't have the bunny babe, sadly. Nope. They don't have a lot of the races. This is just straight the original races that you can get. I think the Elven was the last ones. Like Rogadins, Elvins, the Lalas, Makotes, just the female ones. Gotta get through me first, guys. Retail, I think, is $15 per month. Legacy is 8 or 9. Yep. I have to look it up on my retail, but I'm pretty sure it's like 9 something. So I pay like with tax like $10 or something. But yeah. Well, you look at the laddies. Another fearless adventure wanders into the forge. You like playing Knights and Dragons. Oh, they couldn't say Dungeons and Dragons. That's funny. With the other kiddies, eh? No, we can play that if you like. Just warm the poker. What the fuck? What does he say? So crazy. Or maybe ye be one of them adventurers thinking we can snap our fingers and transform ye into a full-fledged shipwright with our smitty magics. Straight up. Well, he ain't, and ain't you in for a surprise? You could have sprung forth from the salty loins of a mighty Leman herself. Sprung forth from the salty loins. Wow. All I gotta say is wow. But there ain't no way you'd get to join up with the Steel Master Ananza's say so. Talk to her if you like, but you'd be prayed that she ain't in one of her moods. Man, he's gonna kick my damn ass. Out of the way. This guy is full of shite. Gonna get on the old boat, huh? Good work. Just wish we could have completed it in time for the Seal Rock expedition. Something's wrong with the engine. I have someone from Garland Island Works here working on it. Progress is slow. Is that Sid? Remember, there's a little we can do about that now. It would have been nice to join the scholars on this trip. I don't even remember there were scholars on this. Hold on, I gotta check and see if my stream quality's good. Gotta keep an eye on that stuff. A few seconds ago, my internet must be all over the place, so I apologize if my shitty internet ruins the experience, but I don't know what to tell you. There's little we can do about that now. Let's see. As for Seal Rock, might you have learned whence the island came? I like how they don't hear me just clippity-clapping over here. I've been trying to do for the past few months. Unfortunately, matters here in the local waters have kept me from visiting the island in person. Speak of stowaways on the passenger ship, yes? You mean the pirate ship? I locked up the crew for questioning the moment they dropped anchor in the bay. We've been trying to extract a confession from one of the one-eyed captain of theirs, but so far neither he or nor any of his crew seems susceptible to the standard forms. But if he was transporting more than just simply passengers, that would perhaps go the way to explain the appearance of the sea serpent. Yeah, you don't want to talk about the sea serpent in front of me, do you, sucker? Enough, Hansa. A seasick shopkeep saw a wave and swore it was a monster, nothing more. My apologies, Stallman. Yeah, see, they don't want you to know about Leviathan for whatever reason. Either you heard nothing of this, understood? Anyone ask you anything, you tell them the sea serpents are not but bastard spawn of crap and credulity. We came as fast as we could. Commodore! Someone spanked me on the ass. Sahagin have ambushed the provisional squadron en route to Seal Rock. 5th Levy currently engaging the enemy. Heavy losses reported. Squadron commander amongst casualties. Acting commander does not think this attack is random and believes someone from within the ranks discovered our plans to the enemy and spanks your ass. A little pat. A little pat. Well, I wouldn't want to get my ass spanked by that guy. Holy fuck. That guy's, like, hand is like the size of your head. Relay the fleet's coordinates. Damn. That was bonkers, right? Yeah, she looks a little different in 2.0, or like retail, I guess, today. By the abyss, those damn reavers roam the seas like it was their own. Even rumors swirling that the fishbacks have been dealing with honest townsfolk. I don't even remember like the Sahagin being called fishbacks in retail either. I don't know. Lately there have been a number of folk who come here and calling themselves that. Any other day I would be inclined to believe you, but after what happened, I'll leave the character judgments to Bodenolf. You can convince him, or you're true of heart, I've questioned his judgment. Huh. What about the Link Pearl stuff? Is that still in there? Or no, that's the NPC one. Nothing from the crazy pirate guy. Oh, we're back in the Blacksmith's Guild. Hey, he's back to normal. What do you know? What in the Twitch chat? That ass. What are you doing here, Rosnall? Come to pay off your debts? Quiet, you crab-legged crone. Your damn ship's rusting at the bottom of the sea. Of course it is. You get what you pay for. You barely paid me enough to make a dinghy, let alone a ship that could survive the currents near Seal Rock. Now get out of my forge, you ass hat. I told him what's up. I like how I'm just like standing there and catching all this shit. You ever wondered that? These are only section pieces compiled together, so it's not full. Yeah, there you go. He's fixed. He's beating on it now. Look at him. Going to town. Look at all the little animations they got when they're coming in here. They're actually doing some crazy shit. You get him. Beat on that thing. So funny. Map failed. Oh my god, it's too much. Alright, so we'll have to look. Let's see. Between Hansa and Pirate call himself. Neither of current. Oh, the Link Pearl, that's right. Ooh. So what say you, ye to the forges? Quite something, eh? I doubt there will be a ship in Limsa that ain't passing familiar with the hammers and the smithies. What is this UI? The old school 1.0, baby. This shit don't hold your hand. It chokes you out and throws you over the balcony, and then pisses on you afterwards. Welcome to 1.0. So funny. I wasn't around for it. I got you. Whole city's probably sunk without a trace. No way it was an update. People just jumping ship if this is an update. Without smithies, ain't no ships. Without ships, I'm missing it a little bit. I know you do. A lot of us do. Just some parts, not all. Some. Without fish, ain't no gelt. Without gelt, well, ye gets the idea. This town lives by the sea and dies by the sea. If ye ain't got salt water in your veins, you'd be the best. You best pack it up into the mountains, cause you ain't got no future in Limsa. What's that? The Reavers ain't Nakuda's button heads again? Ha! Ain't news, lad. It's war. Why don't you get back to the winch? Get me a dough winch. Don't be creeping me out, Dalamood. I know you're up there, staring at me. Want to know if you can make out. You know you do. All the damn ships up there. Crazy. Well, I mean, there's nothing we can do about it because the Empire has the ships and they can just float around wherever the hell they feel like. But them bastards. It's crazy how they can just creep up there. And I say this every stream, guys, but always check out, so you can call me out on it, but the fish tank. You need to check that out in Limsa's and see if it's still there in the fisherman's area. Yeah, I think he's already small talk, right? Free to the navigator. Yeah, he should be fine. Always talk about this fish tank. I miss it. I don't know why I miss it. It's so simple. There's just fish here. It doesn't even matter. They took it from us in retail. To help it. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, we doing on stream? We're doing pretty good on time, I think. Dun, 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 dun. I think I have to zone in here before they showed up. Yep. Give me a second. Do 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 do. Adventurers Guild. All right. Should save these on a sheet. First time when I played, I picked the Disciple of Hand first and realized I made a big mistake. Yeah, that was a lot of people's problems actually. Where they just came in, because you could choose to be a crafter or a gatherer first, which was always thought was really weird. Private eyes. Log out via the bed menu from the inn in possession of the wanted notice. And you'll get an... Oh, yeah, so you can... Oh, log out via the bed menu from the inn while possession of the Gannett wanted notice, and you'll get a new quest. Isn't that fucking wacky? Huh. Quirky. Wait a minute, which one... Aldrin, Treasures of the Main. It's fine. It's funny. Methinks I recall ye gabbing on about some mighty sea beast. Lately the winch is overflowing with such rumors. Men start in whispers until none that the terrible sea serpent, our fair goddess Lemon, bound to the bottom of abyss of generations, is gone. Huh. Up to 15k, by the way. Josh is still rocking. We're no more a wee sprat last time the serpent rose up from the depths menaced the city. I can tell ye now ain't a soul who thinks them days fondly. This guy's thinking of it. Hey, where's the pisser at, man? Where's the bathroom? Baldwin, you hear the barracudas that were ambushed. He's like, huh, the fishbacks. Steel rock. Let me die and then I'll tell you. Ugh. Goes down. 7 gates still gaping wide. I almost said gapping. Flexes his 10-pack thumbs. So crazy. Just slapping away, my dude. Navigator guide their souls. Rest in peace, as I about died running up here. Not the end of it, though. The word is the two were at each other's throats. The misery slipped by the landing on the island. Misery? You mean the Kraken's arm made to the rock? Well, people are saying that their ship was sitting low in the water when she made port, if you follow me. He was getting low in the port. Crazy. Was you getting low in the port, dude? Look how fucking big that guy is. The real good. Damn. The big dude. You're half a brain in your head, you'd be on the next ship out of Limsa. Thought I'd have to far needing to escape to the horrors waiting in the abyss. Treasure of the mains. Pirates, fishbacks, kudas, the godforsaken islands got Limsa players at each other's throats. Sent a man down Astilcia, way appraised. No, don't talk to him. How are you? Okay, mate, maybe I was wrong about ye. You're still alive, huh? That'd be more than expected of ye. But don't be kidding yourself. Ye ain't even at the top tip of the rotten iceberg that is Limsa Lominsa. Wow, he talks a lot of shit for having an establishment here, you know what I mean? Crazy, what's going on, Jeremy? Josh, everybody up in here? Just wait till one of the pirate crews take an interest in ye. Much more man's worth of meat and gristle. Still, so as long as you got ye, I can't get the yers and the yees and the args. God dang it, which came with it. I don't even remember. Does he still talk like this in retail? I think he does. There's only like 2 people, him and like Thancred, not Thancred, but Urianje. He's the one that talks like a nobleman from like the medieval ages, but nobody else talks like that, and they call him out for it all the time. You looking for something to spend your newfound fortune on? How? Big caps. Magic. Might be a direct wandering eye towards our fine ale cask. Or if it's adventuring you be craving, best set out for clamping your grubby hands on the guild leaves and retainers. Body care concerning either of them things. Come see Baldwin. Might be the marbles and rough rolling around. It's nuts. That's okay. I do kind of miss, like, and it might have it still in its scripts here, but I don't think it said quest completed in 1.0. I'm pretty sure it was just whatever you did, right? Oh, is that the... your map? I can't remember what's after this one. I have to look up the quest list. Give me a hot second. So it would have been treasures... Legends Adrift, and then it says never the twilight shall meet, sundered skies. Yep, treasures of the main. So this should be, hold on, with Balderon tells you to go to the Hob. Where the hell is he at? Is he in? He must be here. Well, there's him, and Balderon should be just right out here. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh yeah, because your stool is out here fucking, like, glaring me down. Take you from your tire that you're an adventurer. No, I'm a sexy paladin, baby. Mayhap you assist me, then? Might you have witnessed any apparently nondescript individuals aiding the Sahagin? Maybe you like to be spanked? Who knows? We'll find out. By the 12, Death's cold grip grows even lighter. Or tighter. Oops. It's the horn. It means it's 8 o'clock. It's time to go to bed. Get your asses to bed. Astalicia, as the Knights of the Barracuda have proven rather reticent in their dissemination of their findings, it is perhaps time to call upon the less restrained characters, like yo mama. He'll get you. All right, you barking dog. What do you got for me? Damn, zooming in. Still here, bloody sea serpent, huh? Hell's been unknown. What happened last night, eh? The grisly beast reared its accusing. Suggest you speak to the same old pirates that would drive them back. Who knows? Once in a lifetime demonstration. Sea tower and drowned at the docks, and there'll be Aslicia, yep. The fiercest buggers in Limsa. Time when the marauders would cut your head off as much as looking at their shadow, but cooled down a bit since the captain has retired. Opened up their ship to the other pirate gangs and started a proper guild of their own. Kudos can't stand them, though. Some folks just let sleeping sea dogs lie, eh? They're sleeping all right. What a pirate wants. Just the lad looking for. We aren't exactly looking for ye, but there ye be. All right. I ain't never been one of those lingering over much of 'em petty tales, but now where was I? Yet start. God damn it. Here we go, bleeding details. The past seen it or two. The winch at the abuzz with talk riches being dug up in caves. This guy's so nuts. Not stone's throw away from Limsa's very doorstep. Caves thought had been plundered. Dry under since. All right. Yeah, the name of the Spoche. Gotta remember that name. Spoche. It's an open dungeon, my dudes and dudettes. But don't ask me to spell it for you. He can't spell. Can't even talk. Ardly. Instead of saying hardly, Ardly. Alone with Fathom 01 might commit to parchment. 'Tis a Sahagan word if you believe that the village them scholarly spout, though quite that they came privy to that knowledge beyond me. The bloody fishbacks. Any road, name aside, I suppose you're wondering. Talk true. Well, on a good day, I'm ear more and fair and share o' shite? Sheet? I don't know. What's up, Kay? Most of the fresh and braggarts arse. That being, get ready for the dump the particular steam and offering into the rolling rotano with the rest of the soil. Okay. This guy's crazy. And he's talking about a lot. After the timely placement of a few coins and a few well-chosen palms, I give him the old schlappity-schlippity. I learned that the Maelstrom's task of the Knights o' Barracuda rubbed my buttocks and told me lots of nightly investigating tales that I mentioned. Barracudas are looking for adventures. Who's going to give him that? Me. That's who's going to give him that. We trusting that we could be able to turn out the more and all the gold in Ul'dah. Now hurry and lay land legs down to the Coral Tower and seek out you know who and you know what. Is that the one we did? Yes, that's the one we did. Wait, no, talk to me again about that. There we go. What's this? Don't tell me that I thought mixing about a few pirates ain't got the... If ye ain't got the conkers, by the way. You guys got the conkers? Just tell you sullying your britches. That'd be more reason to get your arse down there on the crew. Well, what about... Okay. Your Stola still in here? I think she ran the hell out of here. Pretty sure. It's fine. There's the regular moon. Hey, there was the blue tent. What do you know? So crazy. He be a pretty biznitch. For sure. Alright, we need to figure out... We got two from the main ones. Wait a minute, where is... What's his name? Wabert? At the Marauders. Alright, let's go to the Marauders. We're all over the place right now. I don't know how much longer I'll go. I usually go a couple hours for the stream, so we're getting close to time. Oh, yeah. We're... Anyway, who's in the backyard? They're creeping. What the hell is that? Like a cat or something. What the hell? Sorry. I got distracted. Anyway. We'll get over there and see what's happening. Maybe. Let's see, who was in here? Down below? Or is it up above me? Probably you guy. Yep, it's you. Sea serpent? Ha, leave them tales to the fairies. The only monster a pirate knows by the sea is herself. And herself only. There ain't nothing colder. You're in search of old wives' tales. Seek out an old wife. Or a man. No better than one. Venturer or... Arr! Who wants a good ass slapping? I bring ye the serpent's teat. If please ye give us but coin polish stein. Yeah, I give him the old look too. Kick him right in the crotch. Bring ye the serpent's teat if please be. Oh, right in the throat! What the fuck, man? That's not cool. What's the bloody outsiders like ye getting talking earsy about earshot of me? Thinking what come back from the abyss. It'll be the legend of the swallowtail Rome come true. Me days of drinking an orange being gone and snap a snake's fingers. Damn, he fucking throat punched me. Alright, sea scum, me and my boys have a few questions for your captains. Cooperate and we'll all be gone before your grog stops steaming. Move and we'll shoot every last bloody one of you. Good as you ain't got no right being here. And they got their asses kicked. Throat punch them too. You rusty sea dogs. Stallman, my good man, I'm sure you have better things to do than harass my boys. Why, I thought you'd be seeking revenge against the Sahagin, seeing as they raised your fleet and all. Word has it a man by the name of Embark is in your employ. Hand him over, and we'll be on our way. You haven't a peg leg to stand on. Knee slap there, boys. Psh. Peg leg to stand on. Caravellan. We know Embark was the one who sold our navigational charts to the fishbacks. We have a witness. Quite an accusation. If it is true, then would that mean that this lad is a traitor to his own kin? The Hagen are not merely enemies of the Barracuda, but enemies of Lominsan, and all who call her home, including us. You may call us pirates, but we have rules, just as you do. But very well. If you have to leave to search the ship for one of you, seek. I guess. Look at him in his fancy clothes. He don't care. Should have choked him out. Throat punch him like he did me. That was messed up. He's not gonna let me go, is he? Lay one hand on your weapon and you'll be in the chains faster than you can blink. Oh shit. Fair enough. Can you not trust paladins anymore or what? I heard it all. Caravellan, oh dear me. Believe the Admiral's lapdogs on something. Do you? What in the navigator's name has become of the city? I find the situation perplexing as you do, dear Rosalind. Oh yeah, it's Rosalind. She looks so much different in this one. Boy, she's skanky hot in the retail, right? And all this time I believed that it was your man, Merrill Dillon, who had stolen the charts after infiltrating the Barracuda's ranks. Tread carefully, Captain. Merrod's barely escaped with his life. With the fishbacks ambushed the Cudas, this rat Embark really did betray his kind. I personally guarantee that Stallman and his bootlickers would be the least of his worries. And me just hanging out. They overheard me. Not like you can hear me clanging around with my armor, right? 19.5 K. Is he taking him or what? Get your stinking hands off me, you scurvy bleeding nursans. I done nothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop him. Might want to move, you bum. One last thing, Caravellan. It looks as if this boy was taught a lesson before we found him. You know anything about this? He might have spilled some rum on this captain's vestments. You run a strict ship, Captain. I do, and that is why the next time when you pay us a visit, you will not forget to knock. Ooh, they've been fighting words. A little bonkers, right? I don't think I talked to these guys, did I? Handful of coppers in that damn Marodolin is privy. Yeah, I don't remember talking to these guys. I think these are the other guys that are in between here. Every fishback I take down earns me coin for ale and a woman. Wow. All it's got is to take me a trinket from their cold corpse and trade it in. Don't ask me why anyone else. I'm pretty sure these guys are savage as fuck. 1.0 NPCs are like intense. Where'd that little scurvy sod Emmerich hide the loot? He swears on his mother's grave that them fishbacks and all the fishbacks up and five-fingered it. Somebody's getting five-fingered. Holy smokes. But no one in his right mind would believe the croc is swill. After busting me gut and get ourselves out on that bloody rock, and what are we waiting here for us? Nothing. A pile of stones and all this slippery gull lime. Damn scholarlies must have swagged back into customs. Wow. That's crazy. Nope, I need to go up. Is that an echo? Or someone farting here? I don't know what's going on. Yes, indeed it is. This is 1.0. Damn sea serpent. Gods alone know what they drag them cooties screaming down the abyss. Oh, so you got throat punched, huh? That's what I'm talking about. That shit ass. Ain't much touch them pullers neither now. Stinking rock. Sorry for the misunderstanding, matey. Throat punch me. 1.0 didn't make it as obvious, but the segments with the ominous music are usually echo moments. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. They usually are. But yeah, the one for retail are they take you into the full memory and everything else. Join his crew of one? Ah, sure. Aye, aye, Captain McGrappin. Talk the talk, but do you walk the walk, baby? I reckon. Yeah, I remember a lot of those. I was there at 1.0 day one, so you're right there with me. Awesome. Yeah, I was there during the beta and everything. This is where I wanted to be. I wanted to be up top. Where? Huh. I'm gonna see if you can get across. Can you get up here? Oh, they won't let me up here. Bullshit. Oh well. Alamu, don't be creeping on me. I seen the way you've been glaring at the rat boys on deck. Well, let me warn you, lay a hand on them and they're prickly high and they'll be the last thing your meaty digits ever touch. Damn! So wild. Foreign have their place on the ship, and does Elsman or cook. Them sniffers they got can tell when trouble's a brewing. Fair enough. I don't think I was going to touch him. What's up, little guy? To chill runes, see the sea? Waves go up and down, up and down. That they do, little guy. That they do. Chojo rune carry goods. The Jar Jar Binks thing going on. You blind man? Talk to me again when I'm swinging my axe and I may just log your head off. Damn. Bring it on, sucker. Just a compilation of server stuff. No, it's incomplete. What everybody else is in here though? Holy smokes. A good warrior always was prepared, but I need not preach such fundamental truths to an adventurer, am I right? Those who may mock my routine, but their muscles look up on the battlefield and the last laugh will be mine. Nice stretching. You're talking about the galleon? The decks were stained with blood more than... Wait a minute. Blood o' more men than there'll be on all Lominsan. Ain't nook on this ship that hadn't drunk. Is a drunk of the red stuff. Huh. It's crazy. He's hungry, right? Feels Final Fantasy XI. I'd forgotten. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's what it's based off of. So, it's an enhanced version of 11. Anybody on here wanna? I forgot to talk to the rest of you guys, right? You guys were in here before. Greetings, traveler. They call me Jinlet. And the honey song. For my melodies, I said to ring as sweet as a rose nectar. I'm a beauty among savage beasts, but one must brave the den if she's smooth and denizens. Yeah, she's got a mask on, funny, or a bandana. How'd you making it this far into the yellow without losing any of your limbs? I fear, however, your preservation may owe as much luck as judgment. Should you wish to entrust the retention of your extremities to something more tangible than good fortune, I suggest you limit your meanderings to the ship main hall. Should the pole Nemia or Nymea take you in the lower depths, not even a push of Oshlin will set you out alive? I mean, we could wrestle. Sahagin sirens. Nothing more wanting wenches. Ooh. Let's see, Legends Adrift. I mean, is that the... Okay. Yep, so it's most likely going to be... Yep. Been playing with your trade on the Lost Land now, eh? Or, I? Well, I can't say that I didn't. Oh my god, this guy. Me doubts about sending you there. At horrible feeling. Let's say ye Kudos turned in the uninvited. Them knights used to be no better than no worse than the pirates. They got all righteous. By the way, some wee lass from the Polars is up here. Oh yeah. Good seeing her. Can't remember if I need to go all the way down or not. Oop, wrong way. Nobody else on that side, right? Keep going down the ship. There's nobody else on this side, right? Crazy. Where? Huh. Yeah, it must be on this side, I thought. That's the back of the ship, right? Yeah, that's the back of the ship. Oh, wait, that... I know what that one's to. I know where I'm going. I was gonna say. Didn't talk to this guy out here yet. I don't know your face, which means you ain't worth more than mud on my boots. Watch your back, Scrag. Holy fuck. That guy's intense. Alright, we're gonna go back over to the winch. Because we can. Actually, I should probably call it here soon. It's getting close. We'll do this one last thing and call it good, probably. Hopefully you guys are enjoying our playthrough of 1.0. Getting a little bit of that in. We'll do each city-state as well. We're gonna do Ul'dah and Gridania, and we'll see all that good stuff. We're at 21k, by the way. Dracodo is at number 2. Number 2, a long ways away from where we need to be, though. Trying to catch up to old Josh. He's gonna get ya. Wait a minute, where is the last? That's not her. Where'd she say? Said where? Hold on here. We last from the Polars was here a few bells back looking for you. Is she's still on the other side, I think. Yeah, I don't see... Told him once 1,000 times the bastard is dead and rotten, right? They don't believe me? Then good old Captain Hobferry and cross the Kuda's boat. Fair enough. Too bad. Yeah, at the Fisherman's Bottom. That's what I was thinking she was at. Let's clear the hell over down below, right? Hell, I ain't gotta do that. We'll just poof over. Talk to her and call it good. I didn't know she's gonna be I figured I should have known because she's a polar. Which I don't even remember that really being in context of like retail. I mean, I guess they're still called polars, but still. I think I have to walk out and then probably walk back in. There we go. Oh, it's an instance. Yeah, and this is the only time nobody else could see you. Want to take me out on your Barracuda's warship, do you? Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. I'd like to see ye fetch me a noble lady who'd take me to her bosom and beget me a whole litter of dukes and duchesses. What the fuck? Ye wasn't jesting? Well, ain't no legal law saying I can't, but I wouldn't mind clearing my debts with the old Baldrin. Wants to shove his face in a bosom, eh? Alright. All hanging out here in the sea. Hobnobbing between the ships. Make it quick, lad. There ain't be many restless spirits on this infernal vessel seeking vengeance for deeds long done. I might have let you and the damned Catwoman coax me into bringing ye, but I mean, I have to like it. Oh, there's the echo. The echo. Off to the horizon. That flag, I could swear I've keep her preserve us. Oh no, the dinghies. Better run. I'll just stay up here and fire the cannons there, Captain. Don't worry, Captain Crunch, I got you. Let's rip them up. Let's get them good. Arr. Arr. That's all I can say. Arr. Is he down here too? I don't want to go down here. You guys hiding down here? In your eyes, the Kuda the Serpent Reaver is making straight for the... How would you be reading me blade for battle? Not yet. We don't want to leave right now. We gotta kick the shit out of him, right? Oh, can you go in here? Hell yeah, I'm going in there. I'm going back to Lominsan. Let me in. Let me out of this stinking hole. You ain't just gonna leave me here with the bleeding fishbacks, are you? Oh, it's that dude. Maybe I should have left him in there. I think the 12. Oh, it's Emmerich. Who sent you, mate? Near Stench. Yeah, he's a crony. Don't count your blessings yet, young Emmerich. He's like, what I mean, deck rat. Now draw your blade so they might seem others if you have died with some semblance of honor. I need to pull my blade. No, don't kill him. Oh yeah. Can I power up? I don't have all the other things I need. Let me at him. Let me at him. Wait, did I go the wrong way? No, he's up top. Did they get him? Impressive, Embark. I see you have found time to hone your skills with an axe between brothel and card table visit. Been smiling on me today neither. Can't breed and recall the last time I bested you in a punch-up. Because you have never bested me. Now, what are we gonna do with our interloper? Ah, see you dragged me up here, you scallywags. Don't forget, in this fight I even told you to show up. Telling a soul modron be number. What? Me number? Am I interrupting? In case you had not noticed, a horde of Sahagin is preparing to board this vessel as we speak. And I'm in the giving mood. Let me enlighten you as another fascinating fact that they are not here to exchange pleasantries. They have come for you, Embark. Or should I say that treasure you found on Seal Rock. We would not have that little remains of your pathetic life foreshortened. Yeah, get him, Yerstola. Get him! I strongly recommend that you cast relic back into the abyss whence it came. What the bleeding hell is that? You don't know her, you're gonna know her now. I thought you better informed, Embark. This most curious of cats have been prowling limbs of Lominsan for the past fortnight. Sticking her whiskers where they definitely do not belong. And if she's here, that means the rest of the Barracudas cannot be far behind. An undread pardons, milady, but I ain't got no treasure, but the jewels and the scepter me and Mum gave me. What? Are you guys fucking seeing this? 23.5K, by the way, by Josh. Ain't no treasure, but the jewels and scepter me Mum gave me. Wow. Dude, that's some writing. Holy shit. Apply share him with your wait a minute. And I'll apply share him with you with a fancy go. Are you telling Yerstola to come over and give her a fancy go on your scepter and jewels? Holy shit. That is nuts. As for what we found out, the cursed rock I had long since slung and brine-wise. No fishback ever think of padding. Wow. It makes it worse when Dala moves up above her head. Fools, the Sahagin are not only ones who seek the key. The Shadow Eaters, the Asians seek it as well. Dude, that's fucking nuts. You don't want to say that shit to Yerstola. She's gonna rip your head off. Ahoy, dickheads! Oh, damn. Avast, you skanks. They don't have guns in the front of theirs, but they have battering rams. Which is pretty deadly. Oh, I guess they got guns on the side, so. Woo! Damn. He's got fucking cloaking device on his ship. Oh, he's got a whole protection thing on there, huh? They cast a protect on his boat. Dude, they ain't funking around. Ooh, damn. Yeah, that's not good. Back when the Sahagin knew how to make ships, apparently. Yeah, they missed that little thing in the retail that I don't remember seeing any ships that the Sahagins built. Oh, the Asian right there, buddy. I mean, what do you do with that? They're protected, so there's nothing they can do. Oh, I'm gonna bust out the cannon from Final Fantasy X when they shot at Sin. You gotta sink them from below. Man, this is a hell of an Armada fight, dudes. Can't lie. Oh, shit. Here comes Leviathan to funk your shit up. Yee-hoo! Time to belly flop on you. Oh.
Take me.
Yeah, you're in trouble, guys. I'm in trouble. Crazy how much more animated the game was. Yeah. Your soul will help us with this tidal wave. She's gonna surf it, dudes. She's gonna surf the wave. Hello? Why am I naked? No. You alright? Kuda's found me sprawled out on the Drummond deck like she was dead and drunk. Or drunk. Ain't never been set eyes on you before. They they was fixing to toss you in the brig. Eorzea yet be rotting there now. Thrall's balls, lad. What in the name of the hells convinced you to get on the Jolly Japin that afternoon? Tea on a ship crawling with Kudas. Well, at least he cares, right? What's up, Nova? What's going on? Crazed ship in their mast. You know what, lad? It'd be but a matter of time till they come a-calling for ye. As well, now savvy seamen would pack up the small clothes and leave Lominsan behind them. Then again, I get the feeling ye be listing towards the righteous plank. Well, you know, I am a paladin, so you might as well move forward, right? Little tails and knees turning himself in. I'm so devastated. I had him, damn it. I had him. Hey, there she is. What are you doing down here? Or no, that's Isapu, is what I was thinking. You want to stay afloat in this here city of bandits and brigands, best you learn to make an honest living. Every pirate dreams of plunder, but truth be told, there's not much to be had. Kudos in their patrols, even if you do claim the ship's cargo, by the time your captain has taken his cut and leavings and dibbed up however upping ways amongst your shipmates, you'll be lucky to buy yourself a half mug of salt ale and a couple pieces of stale bread. It's so funny. Fun fact, this Rosnell guy was also in the Heavensward Machinist Quest. Yep. He doesn't show up very often, though. That is a good fun fact. Keep them coming. If you got any other facts, that'd be great for other people that are watching the stream. You can kind of go in and inform the masses as we play. But yes, indeed. There's Sisyphus. The bargain adventurer. Oh yeah, she talks shit about me all the time, this little lady. Is it safe to assume you've not already gone and forgotten our most recent affair? Wonderful, which brings me to our next request. Or should I call it an offer? I was wondering if you'd be interested in joining me on a Sahuagin hunt. I know the perfect spot. Hold on. Let me mark it on your map. No questions. And see you there. Spicy. Alright, my dudes. I think this is where we're going to call her. What'd you guys think? You guys have fun? Checking everything out? It's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts indeed. Ooh, yeah. But yeah, we're going to call it good. Now, I usually only go a couple hours. We're at 25, almost 26K for Josh. We got number 2 is Dracodo and Jojo still in 3rd. So I do put everybody in there. So I'm glad everybody stopped in. You got Case, Desi still on both, Moonlit, and Josh, the top viewers on TikTok. But if you're watching on Twitch, TikTok, and YouTube, I appreciate you guys checking everything out. If you're on TikTok, thanks for the follows, the likes, the hearts, the gifts, everything you do. 10-pack abs, thumbs that Josh has. He's rocking at 25K. I'll put him in the top of our Discord. That'd be awesome. Have a good one. Yeah, yeah, Desi. I'm glad you came in too. Decimus. You're awesome. Had a lot of fun. Thanks for your stream. Have a good night, of course. And everybody else that stopped in. You guys are great. But yeah, thanks for all that on TikTok. Appreciate it. If you want to join the Discord, it is in the description in our main Discord, or our TikTok. It's an automatic link. Click on it and you'll come on over. And if you are watching over on YouTube, go ahead and give a like, comment, subscribe. Subs are always great. Hit that like button in the up position if you enjoyed it and want some more of this stuff. And let us know in the comments below what you think of 1.0. Did you play 1.0? Were you involved in it? Did you not play it? Do you hate it? You know, whatever. I'd like to hear from you guys. And yeah, like I said, subs are always great. If you want to join the Discord, it is in the description below. If you're watching over on Twitch, it does delete after 7 days, so check it out while you can. Ramslow's over there. Desi's also over there. And a few others, Rickers and the rest. I'm glad you guys popped in. So check it out while you can. If not, it's always underneath on our YouTube channel. If you miss a stream or any gameplay or stuff like that, check underneath the live tab, and every game we play has a playlist. So you'll be able to check it out over there. And so yeah, everything was pretty good tonight. And we're also working on Expedition 33, Chrono Cross Remaster, Final Fantasy V, the Pixel Remaster. We got done with South of Midnight and Final Fantasy IV, the 3D remake. So yeah, we'll keep moving. Let me know what you guys think. Could be a million other people you can be hanging out with. It couldn't be possible without quite a few people. Desi, for sure, working on things. The guys over at Project Meteor, a bunch of other stuff. So shout out to those dudes for all the work that they do. And yeah. Well, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. You guys take care of yourselves. Peace out, my dudes and dudettes. We'll see you in the next one.